At 5.
That's right. That's right. Let me just make sure that you guys can hear us and we're actually live. I'm scrolling through the page right now.
9 seconds into this recording.
Oh, yes. We are totally live. We are totally live. So when you're jumping on, just let us know where you're coming from. You know, put a hashtag live in the comments. If you are watching the replay, put hashtag replay. And we have an amazing, amazing training for you today. Unfortunately, 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐠 could not join us today. She may be able to appear later, but as of right now, she is not available. Right now, she has to take care of something personal. But the show must go on, right?
Show must go on, babe. Show must go on.
So I see people popping on. Just let us know in the comments if you can hear us. Yes, Lon. Hi.
Hi, Lon. How you doing?
Hey, great to see you. Great to see you. We want to give maybe about a couple of more seconds to see who else is to be joining us.
We'll give it 2 minutes. Let people come on in.
Yeah.
And then again, hashtag live, hashtag replay, and the city, state you're calling in from, and or country, of course, because we are international. Yeah. And let's see. Today is, what's the date today? Today is the 8th.
I don't even know. Oh, great.
June 8th. June 8th.
Yes. She can hear us. Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, Lon. We are doing fantastic. We have an incredible, exciting and value-packed evening for everybody today. And for those of you who are going to come on live, who are going to come on at the replay, you're really going to get a lot of value. And as always, folks, please take out your notebooks. Leaders take notes, and then you can turn those notes into content. So when you come to live at 5, always come with a notebook and a pen or pencil. Take notes and turn those notes into content.
All right, I got my notebook.
Yeah, always have notebooks, marketing notebooks they're called. And like I said, you could with one of our sessions, you have content for how many days, Daria? At least 4. Yeah, Monday through Friday, you have content.
A week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on how you take your notes and how you disperse them, because you can disperse them in chunks. So this is like, off the record nuggets we're giving you here. This is not even what we plan to talk about, but
yeah, most people don't even know that taking notes and turning them into content is a thing to do. But we'll talk about that another time. All right, it's 5:04. We'll give you 1 more minute and everybody get on. Number 1, hey, Valerie, good evening. Yes, Valerie, thank you for being here.
Yes,
right.
Yes. Thank you for coming.
Okay, and that I think is the King, Facebook user would be the King, I think.
I think it's the King. What's up, Will? What's cracking? Good to see you. Oh,
hey, Kenny. Thanks for being on, Kenny. Welcome. 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐠, sorry, 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐠. Nice name. Catherine, welcome. Thank you for being on with Daria and I tonight. Folks, for those of you who don't know, 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐠 has to be out tonight. She might pop on around 6:30. Hello, Karen. But all is well with her. She just needed to take care of some personal family business. Yep. So you have the 2 fabulous ladies, Pat McKeon from New York and my very, very good friends. Hey, there's T. There's 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐠. She can't be with us, but she's on. Yay, we love you, T. You're with us. You're with us.
Yes.
All right. And that's my cohort and business partner, Daria Jackson-Ligonier, also from the city of New York. Yay. And of course, 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐠, who's not with us tonight, but she is with us because she's on the on the call. So she's from Florida, right? Okay, listen, tonight we have an action-packed evening for you. As I said earlier, please get out your notebooks, get your pens ready, get ready to take some awesome notes, because remember, leaders take notes and use those notes to create 1 week minimum worth of content. Tonight, Our subject is using Facebook stories for engagement and blowing your engagement up. The more people get to know, like, and trust you, the more sales you will make, the larger your tribe gets, etc., etc. Again, for everyone who's here, smash that love button. Give us a lot of love tonight. Keisha's out, so it's me and Daria. We need all the energy possible, right, Daria?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, babe, take it away. And also, I'd like to know what city, state you guys are from. So pop that in the comments. And Daria is going to take it away.
Yes, so before I take it away, I ask that you share this content. So those of you that the person that shares the most this video to the most people, you will get a hotel voucher from us. So you will put in the chat, yes, I shared, and how many places you shared, and you will get a free hotel voucher. All right, so you can share as we're getting started, and at the end we'll see who that is, and who knows, we'll be giving out some vouchers. All right, because we're opening up, so people are traveling, so why not get a discount on your hotel? All right.
Absolutely. Hotels are very, very expensive right now.
So I'm sharing my screen, and we are going to get into it. All right, so let me know, Pat, if you can see my screen.
I see it, but it needs to be expanded.
All right, give me a second. Let me go back to the first slide.
Large, yeah, larger.
Yeah, let's see, guys. Yep. We're always
tonight is very exciting. We're very excited about it. And Karen, thank you for being here. Twyla, thank you for being here. T, yes. Thank you. Valerie, Kim, good afternoon, Kim. Loving it. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Kim. I don't know which Kim it is, but my sister name is Kim. I doubt if it's my sister, but it's all good. Hey, Kim. I love that name. So, just looking at this screen, what do you think we're going to talk about? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Pat,
yeah, what are we talking about, guys and girls? What's our topic for tonight? Daria, could you make that a bigger screen, please?
Let me see if I can make it bigger. I don't know if I can. I think I can.
Poplar Bluff, Montana. Awesome. Did I say it right? Is it Poplar Bluff, Montana? Beautiful. Yeah. You guys get some great snow out there, right?
No, that made it small.
Usually it's much bigger than that. Engaging through my stories. Yes, yes. Who said engagement through my stories? What's your name? It says Facebook user. Facebook user, what's your name, please?
Yes, yes.
Oh, Missouri. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's Lon. Lon said it. Awesome. Awesome.
Yes. Using Facebook.
My husband is on. Hi, Winley. Hey, Ed. All right.
Hey, Willie. Oh my God, you guys are so great. Ed, thank you for being on. Willie, thank you for being on.
Oh, this is awesome. All right, so let's get right into it. All right, let's go.
Let's do it. Take it away, Daria.
All right, so we're going to be talking about Facebook stories, which is my favorite. Just know that I love creating stories. You know, when I do my IPAs in the morning, I do what I need to do so I can do what I love to do, and that is make stories because they are so much fun. So we're going to get right into it. All right, so what is a Facebook stories? So Facebook stories are a collection of vertical photos and videos that appear on Facebook for only 24 hours. So it creates a sense of urgency. So if you're following someone that you love and you appreciate their content, you know that you have 24 hours to see it. So it brings more traffic to you. So if you're creating stimulating stories, you're going to have a lot of people coming your way because they know they only have a certain amount of time before it goes away forever. So a lot of people say, hey, I don't know how to do stories. I'm not sure what to do. Look, just get started. Before you're ready, just jump right in and you'll learn it as you go. That's how I learned.
That's how I learned.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm still learning.
Mm-hmm. Click around and, you know, you find out things as you go along. And I'm still learning, just like Pat said. So,
1 second, one interruption. Denise Johnson is trying to get into the room, and she said she can't get in.
Oh, she should be in the Facebook group. Tell her to go to the Facebook group.
Okie dokie, I will do that.
Yeah, tell her to just go right into, you know, online success made simple. And she's there. She's there.
Okay, Denise, you're here? Okay, yep. Denise, let us know you're in. Thank you so much.
Denise, great to see you. Yes, Denise, thank you so much. Denise is traveling, and she still wanted to come and check out our live. We really appreciate that.
No, listen to this. She's actually, ladies and gentlemen, Denise is actually at the airport.
Yep.
And around 4 o'clock, she sent me a message that, hey, Pat, I'm at the airport. Please send me the link so she can get on the call. And that's commitment, and we applaud you for that, Denise. And with that being said, the King, thank you for being on the line.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, guys. All right, so Facebook launched Instagram Stories on March of 2010 after watching the stories success of Snapchat. So it originated in Snapchat, and then what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg. He said, you know what? Let's try this out on Instagram. Let's see how this works. And it just seemed like it just mushroomed into this this lovely thing, because it's all across all the platforms now. LinkedIn has it now, YouTube, Facebook. So just about any major social media platform has stories. So after a successful run with Instagram Stories, Facebook decided to launch Facebook Stories in October 2017. And I know for me, I played around with it. I really didn't think it was anything that was going to last, but it was there. And here we are in 2021, and we are going strong with stories.
Yeah, I didn't even care for stories. I didn't even know what it was. Like anything in life that you don't know or understand, right away you say, forget it. Yeah.
Yeah. So there are approximately 500 million daily users as of 2020. So imagine, now we're in 2021 using Facebook and Facebook Stories. So do you think that will have a positive impact on building your engagement? What do you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, it does. It really does. And one thing I didn't realize, when you engage on stories, it goes straight to your messenger. So that is, it's just amazing. It was just ingenious the way that was put together. So you can have a conversation from your stories right into Messenger.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What was the last sentence of that last slide? Please, could we just go over that? That was an important sentence. I like it.
Oh, let me go back.
Oh, there are, the 500 million. Can you read that again, please?
All right. So there are 500 million daily users as of 2020 using Facebook and Facebook Stories. So that's really big. That's letting you know you never have to run out of people to talk to.
Exactly.
And inspire and connect with and build relationships with, right? It's more than enough to go around.
Exactly.
All right. So moving on.
Who's getting value so far? Who's getting value from this? Somebody said, I appreciate you guys. This is necessary. Yes, we thought so too. So too.
Yeah.
Who else is getting value from this? Please put in a 1. If you're getting value, and let's give Daria some love, please.
I'm feeling the love, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yes.
This is so good. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. We appreciate that you appreciate this, because really, Facebook Stories is very, very cutting edge. It's getting better and better every day. we'll share with you what's going on.
Right. Okay, so it seems like Instagram stories are more popular, and the audience in Facebook in general is much larger, right? But since Facebook owns Instagram, make sure that your Facebook link is connected to Instagram. So when you're posting on your stories on Facebook, you're posting on Instagram at the same time. That way, you're getting more views to your page and you're reaching more people. So make sure you have that together. That's very, very important. In some cases, Facebook stories, they do prompt you to connect the two. If not, you can go right here into your settings and you can set it up manually. So this is what the page looks like. So you want to make sure that you have that done. If you don't, so that you can, do have some what's the word I'm looking for? Have some well, I can't find the word, but have some traffic going over there. Have some of your content going.
Oh, traffic, yeah. So basically, you see where that icon is. Can we take the icon out of there so they could see that? Ah, beautiful.
Yes.
So you go into your settings, right, guys? Some people don't have this hooked up. So you see the blue here, how it stands out, and it says always share to Instagram, Pat McKeon. That would be me. So basically, you want to make sure, because as Daria said, why just get half of the pie when you could get double the pie? Does that make sense? Put in a 2 in the comments if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And also, would everybody check that as soon as this broadcast is over tonight, and make sure that you utilize that. I also wanted to go over the last comment in the last, if you don't mind going back.
Go back? Okay.
Yeah, just one. So I just want to reiterate, it's what Daria said here. Instagram, because Instagram is so visual, right? Yeah, good. I see those 2s coming in. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. All right.
Yeah,
so
because Instagram is all pictures and this stories and, it's all visual. It seems like, it would be bigger than Facebook. But what Daria was saying is that the audience on Facebook is much, much larger. So that's why we want you to Facebook link to both. So because people are visual on Instagram stories, Facebook owns that platform. So Facebook, why I put that picture there is because Facebook dominates. Facebook has the world in their hand, and we have a chance to get a piece of the pie. All right?
All right.
Great. Thank you for letting me.
Sure. As a matter of fact, you can continue on from here.
Okay, awesome. So thank you for letting me get in on that little slide. I thought that was important. So guys, these are just examples of Facebook stories. Now, when you're doing Facebook stories, I recommend you do Facebook stories every single day. And we will give you a recommendation to get the most clients, most traction for people to get to know, like, and trust you, build your engagement, and buy your product. So basically, the first one is a motivational post with our fabulous 𝐾𝐲, and it says believe, and it's basically a motivational, beautiful post with her, smiling. They say that Facebook post with your picture gets much more recognition than anything else, actually. Oh, the other thing that gets the most recognition is your picture in a video. We'll talk about video, Facebook story videos. The next one is basically, just some really good value about Nikola Tesla, who basically was the guy who actually came up with the formula for the light bulb. Everybody thinks it's Edison, but it wasn't. It was Nikola Tesla. Look him up, Tesla. And then there's me, your favorite Pat McKeon. And that was me doing a lifestyle video of me working out in the park, right? So, again, that gives people love lifestyle videos. Now, sometimes, it said here, want more out of life, work out. So that's motivational plus lifestyle. And then this is my friend Inson Wood. He's an architect. And so he did this beautiful piece of art, which is James Dean, and I happen to love it. And I said, why not? You know, we'll throw that in as a luxury. He's a luxury brand, so we put that in. So yes, so whoever said I have found on Instagram they like videos, guess what? They like them even more on Facebook, and you're absolutely correct. So we'll get into that. So this is just four examples, okay?
Right, and I just want to add that you can also post about your opportunity. We don't have an example here, but you can share your opportunity on here, and it will not it won't offend anyone because it's only there for 24 hours. So it's not like you're spamming anybody. People can just scroll through, look and see what interests them, and it's okay. So you can share whatever it is that you're promoting. You can put your links. You can put I don't suggest you put your product, depending on if it's your product as opposed to your a company you're representing.
You never use your company name. Never use your company name in other words.
You don't want to do that, but you can share what it is that you're promoting in a way that it creates curiosity. Because again,
like for example, did you have your greens today?
Right.
You know, could be a shake, could be supplements.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, and you could do a nice background, you know, and maybe you're drinking a glass of green shake or something like that.
Right. So, you know, we don't recommend company names at all.
Never.
Unless it's yours, unless it's your company, then that's different. If you're representing a company, no. And like Pat said, you know, it could be a shake. You're drinking a shake. It's green, and it creates curiosity. Someone will leave you a message and say, hey, what are you drinking? It's going to go right to your messenger.
Correct.
So that's a beautiful thing. Hey, I would like to know more about this program you're talking about. How can I get engagement? You know, whatever it is, leads, you know, whatever it is that you're promoting. So that's why I love stories, because you don't have to worry about going to story jail. You know, Facebook.
Right. No story jail.
Right. They're not going to hurt, you know, you're not going to be penalized for sharing what you promote. So it's okay to put your link right in the image. It's okay. You know, so this is the place to do it. Not on your wall, right here in stories. So it's like free reign right here. Do your thing.
Well, we have a participant that's saying hello from Australia. Sorry, I'm late. You're never too late as long as you're here. So welcome.
Yes. Well, hey, Liza. What's up, girl? So glad you're here. So glad you're here. Kenya, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay. So
really
one second. We'll get into that. We'll get into that question. Please explain why I should not post my company name. We'll explain that in a second. Before we do, I want to say that every day that you post, okay, and this is like the Bible, okay? So you want to take this information to heart. I would suggest you write it down. What Daria said is very, very true. You want to use Facebook stories to engage with others. If you're in ABC Donuts, for example, that's your company, right? And every hour on the hour, you're posting about ABC Donuts, you can bet that people will start to get tired of you. Does that make sense? Because all they're seeing is ABC Donuts, you know, with a bunch of donuts or a bunch of dollars, you know, in the post. Does that make sense? Put a 2 in the comments if that makes sense. So you don't want to post your business 4 or 5 times a day with the link, with dollars hanging out. And, you know, it's not the way to be a professional. Although Daria did say it's kind of like you're not going to get thrown into Facebook jail, but people will start to ignore you. So
Right.
what kind of post should we post? Now, why should we not post the company name? That's a very good question. You never, ever say the company name, because ABC Donuts is not what we sell. We sell ourselves. In other words, we don't even sell ourselves. What we do is people get to know, like, and trust us. And I have this fabulous thing, and I call Daria and say, Daria, I just found this. I'm like really excited about it. Could you do me a favor? Take a look at it. Let me know what you think. And she looks at it and says, Pat, this is great. Or, Pat, you know what? I'm not into it. Thanks a lot, though. Okay? So you never, ever. Now, what happens if I said, Daria, I just found this great company. It's called ABC Donuts. I want to get into it. Can you check it out? Let me know what you think. And guess what? She goes, yeah, wow, it looks great. And we sign up. And a month later, the company, and we start making videos, and the company closes down, or the FCC closes down, or they take people's money and they get, bottom line, they close down, right? Do you want to be known to have been in that company? No. So you want to brand you. You want to brand, for example, Valerie Thornton. Kim wants to brand Kim. 𝐾𝐲 wants to brand 𝐾𝐲. Denise wants to. Why? Because you are always going to be there. You are the brand. Coca-Cola is a brand. It's not it's not the company, it's the brand. So, you're Coca-Cola. Pat McKeon is Coca-Cola. I'm my own brand, right? And then you have sub niches of things that you excel at, but that's a whole nother story. So yeah, it takes away from you being the brand. Exactly. Does that make any sense to the person who asked the question? Please let us know, because it's an excellent question.
It was.
And I want to make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. We appreciate your questions. And so does everyone on this broadcast, whether they're live or replay, because they're learning from you as well. So thank you for that question. All right, let's go. Next slide.
I just want to add to that, another reason why you do not want to have your company name all over the place, especially in your stories, is that it takes away the curiosity. There's no reason for the person to come to you. If they see you're an ABC Donut, then all I got to do is go to my friend Google and go, oh, that's what that company is about. So,
and guess what? If my buddy Daria is an ABC Donuts, but she didn't tell me about it, who do you think I'm going to join? So I just went on Google. I saw Daria was an ABC Donuts.
Right.
I'm not going to join you. I don't have a relationship with you. But Daria, I know, like, and trust her. Boom. She just made a sale because you mentioned the company name. Does that make sense?
And also, you have no idea that I'm interested because I didn't speak to you. There was no need. There was no need for me to reach out to you to say, hey, what is this about? All I did was go to my good old friend Google, get the information, and then I make a decision whether I want to join or not. And you had no idea.
I see the twos coming in. Great. So you guys are definitely getting, yes, we have a lady on, Denise. She brands herself, that Denise Johnson. Awesome brand. Awesome. So come up with something. It takes a while, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited about this. Are you getting value? Okay, take notes. I'm telling you guys, you have 2 weeks worth of content here just from this 1 40-minute training. Okay, now, next one. There was something else. I could go on and talk forever about.
I know, right?
There was something else about, so somebody asked the question, how many active stories should you have at one time? That's a great question. We're going to go over it right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Facebook, is it my turn?
Yeah. It's still your turn.
All right. I don't want to take your spot, my friend. All right. As you know, Facebook loves changing up layouts and formats to fine tune its algorithm. Do you know the word for that algorithm means frequent pattern tree? It's really scientific. We're not going to go over it. Just know that Facebook does it a lot, and it's really tracking the frequency of certain things, of certain numbers, of certain metrics. With the latest change, however, or that Facebook did, organic reach in our posts have declined. Organic reach is free reach. If you've noticed, they've declined quite a bit. However, Facebook being Facebook and always wanting to keep us on Facebook, they always provide a opportunity. Facebook will always provide an opportunity. They'll take away and they'll give you something new, and take it away and give you something new. So,
and just to add on to that, Pat, they do what they call a micro test. So they look at what it is that you're posting. They look at what your audience is reacting to or not reacting to. And then they make a determination based on that test, whether they're going to share it with more people or they're going to hold back and not share it with as many people. So that's part of that algorithm.
Excellent way of describing it. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you comment, use the heart or the laugh or the thumbs up. Don't use the like anymore. It doesn't count. It doesn't count for the algorithm. So give a love, give a heart, give a thumbs up, give a laugh. And always, and you'll never hear this also, when you comment, hey, Valerie, I love your post. Great work. Boom. When you say the person's name, Facebook algorithm picks it up. And believe it or not, will give Valerie more juice. Believe it or not, they know when you've watched a video from 1 to 30 seconds or from 1 to 2 seconds. They know. And if you watch a video from Valerie, for example, and you only watch 2 seconds of a 30-second video, you're hurting both your algorithms, yourself and hers.
Yep. True that.
Okay, make sure you're taking notes, because when you teach this to somebody else, guess what, guys and girls? You're going to be the leaders, okay? So take those notes. Is everybody getting value? Any questions? Have we answered questions so far? Did I leave anything out? Daria, did you answer everything? Yes, we did, right?
We did. I think.
Oh, how many active stories should you have at one time? Excellent question.
Yes.
Daria and I were talking about that today. Daria, what's the answer?
So the answer is, I noticed after doing some research, the answer is 4. You want to do 4 sequential stories within 2 to 4 hours of each other. So the goal is you want to always have stories active so that when people come to check you out, there's always something there. You never want to have there to be a point where there's nothing there. So if you do them in groups of 4, every 2 to 4 hours, you will always be covered for that 24-hour span. I hope that makes sense. So put in the chat. Let me know if that makes sense. Put a 3 in the chat if that makes sense. And if I need to elaborate on that more, I will. But I do want to
question. So I have a question that maybe somebody else has a question too. So let me ask you a question about that, because that's really, really awesome stuff to know. Thank you for asking that question, by the way. Who asked that question? What's your name? Okay, so what I want to know is this. For example, let's say you do a 10 o'clock story, 10 a.m. Okay, when would be ideal next time to do it? 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock?
Let's say 12, 1 o'clock.
So in that 2 to 3 hours, between 2 and 4 hours span. So if you're doing 10 a.m., I would say do 10, 11, I would do a 1 o'clock and then a 4 o'clock and then maybe an 8 o'clock before the night falls,
Or it can be, anywhere between 2 to 4 hours.
Kim, add one story every 2 to 4 hours, you add another one. Correct. Right. And if you do that correctly, if you do that correctly and you do them by, lifestyle, motivation, a curiosity post, that's what that juice thing is. You're drinking a cup of green juice and say, hey, have you had your supplements? My iron today, right? That's a curiosity post. Kenny asked it. Okay, thank you, Kenny.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, Kenya.
So, yeah, Kenya, sorry. So you want a curiosity post, a lifestyle post, a motivational post, and Daria, what's this fourth post?
Lifestyle. Let's see, lifestyle,
Motivation,
curiosity.
and I wouldn't put your business link on each one of those. I would not do that.
No.
You know, two of them, yes. Business link. You know, www.streamyard.com is your business, right? Then put that in. But I wouldn't do that on all four of them. Again, it's
no. You mix it up.
Yes, mix it up.
How can we forget, Pat? The main one is value. Value.
Oh my God. Okay. Value post. Right. Value. So basically you could take something you're learning today and tomorrow start your post with that. You know, get a great picture, maybe of you, you know, take a picture now of us. You know, we're doing this class together, and then put it on your post tomorrow morning. All right, now let's go. I like this slide a lot because of where Facebook Stories is located. You all know where it's located, right? It's on the top. You will definitely grow your audience, your engagement, and your following if you take half of what we said and incorporate it starting tonight. However, you must mix your stories. We just said that. Do not post just business and cash in the hand. That is so cheesy when people do that. There are people who won't join people strictly because they put cash in the picture, and there's some people that don't like it. So, however, you must mix your stories. Do not post just business links. Do not put your business link on every one of those stories. People will get bored and they'll walk away. Facebook story display is considered prime real estate, because if you look at where Facebook stories is, it's the first visual you see. Now, get this, guys and girls. People recall, listen to this, this is amazing. People recall 65% of visual content that they view 3 days later. How many days? Write it in the chat. How many days later? People recall 65% of visual content that they view 3 days later in comparison to written content. And that, my friends, is why Facebook Stories is getting so much juice, because the written word is like people don't have time to read these long posts. All right, let's go. We got 3 days, 3 days, 3 days. Excellent. All right, everybody's getting it. Let's put a 5. Put a 5 in the box if you're getting some value. And also, let's give Daria some love. Yes. So we hope you're doing great. T, let's give a shout out for T. Everybody send love to T.
Thank you so much.
She's with us. She's with us. She's just not on the screen today.
But she's with us.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Daria's next.
All right. So here we go. So the number of stories on Facebook is growing. However, that does not mean you miss the opportunity to grow or engage your audience.
Absolutely.
The opportunity to stand out is now. So
I mean, why would you fit in? Why fit in when you were born to stand out? Who said that? Who said that? Why fit in when you were born to stand out? Who said that, guys?
Yeah.
I love these comments. We are doing, listen, guys and gals, it's 5:40. We want to respect your time. Usually this is a 30-minute, but as you could see tonight, we're excited. Are you okay if we go on? We have about another 10 minutes. Are you okay? Put a 1 if it's okay with you. If you really need to go, well, you're going to miss our gift to you, but you could catch the replay. But let us know. Put a 1 in if you would like us to continue. Yes. T, you're getting a lot of love. Thank you, everybody. We love you. We appreciate you so much. And this group, yes, this group is really going somewhere. Hey, guys, since you joined our group, Let us know. Are you getting value? Are you growing? Is this Tuesday night a part of your business building? Put a 2 in the comments. Let's go. Keep this moving.
Yes, guys. Yes, guys. All right. We're going to keep it going.
Keep it going. Okay, that's what we thought. We just in 10 minutes, and this is getting juicier, right? Boom, boom. Okay, let's go.
All right. So you can create a Facebook story on your phone, which I think is the best.
Yeah.
The desktop, tablet, and even Facebook Messenger. Now, I didn't even know about the Facebook Messenger.
That is awesome.
I'm going to definitely check that out. So just do know that the Facebook Messenger is an independent app, so you can do a lot with that. So just knowing that you can do Facebook stories using Messenger, that is awesome. That is awesome. So your Facebook and your Instagram stories are live for 24 hours, and you can save them. So let me tell you something that I do that helps me to create posts really quick. Let's say I'm out and about, I'm at the doctor's office, I forgot to do a post or something.
She's out sailing with her friends like she did this weekend. Did you see those pictures from this weekend, guys? Did you love them? Put a 2 in the comments if you loved her sailing pictures with her husband. Absolutely. Where was that sailing? In New York Harbor?
We were going up and down the Hudson. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It was awesome. So what I do is I open up the Facebook story portion of Facebook. You know, just click on the plus sign. And don't worry, if you're not really proficient in stories, our next training we're going to show you how to create some stories. Okay? So you go to the plus sign, you know, near your picture.
They were romantic.
And you open up, right? You open up the application, and then you upload your photo, your video, whatever you're gonna do. You do your graphics, you know, your GIFs, whatever you want, your text, however you want to create it. So instead of sharing it on Facebook stories, there is a tab, a button that you can hit to save. So a lot of times, if instead of going to another app like WordSwag or something like that to create my post, I'll go right to Facebook stories, create the post, save it, and then delete it, discard it. Boom, you have your post.
Right.
Nice lively posts on stories.
See, so, you hit that 3 little buttons there, and it gives you a whole bunch of things that you could do. Are you seeing that?
Yes. Well, we're going to show them in the next in part 2, because we got a part 2, guys.
We have a part 2. This is such a big thing, a big training.
It really is. And this is why people prefer Facebook stories, because they come across you come across more authentic. They get to know you a little bit more about you than just the business that you promote. They learn about your children. They learn about your, you know, if you're married, they learn about your hobbies, the things that you do on the weekends. You know, like you've probably seen pictures of me with my bass squad, you know, different outings that we go on. We go out to eat. My husband and I travel. So you see that stuff, and I love sharing it. So you'll see more informal standard posts, and that just brings your audience closer to you. So then when you do share an opportunity, they feel like they already know you, and they feel like, hey, I think I want to join this person. I really like her lifestyle. I like what she stands for. I love the motivation she shares. I love the value she gives. And then at the same time, she takes time and have fun. You know, it's not always business. So your stories will allow you to share yourself in that way. So that's the story. Stories is the thing.
Yes, archive them and reuse. Exactly. Archive and reuse.
Absolutely.
Yes. I just also want to say that somebody said your picture sailing was very nice.
Oh,
somebody said love the Hudson, and Kim said very romantic.
Oh.
Yes. Aww. Very nice. Now, the head of Facebook Messenger, David Marcus, Facebook Messenger, has said, and these are his words, the camera is replacing the keyboard. And how many of you believe that is true? put in a 1 if you agree with that. The camera is replacing the keyboard.
Yeah,
People nowadays expect the world to be so much more visual than it's ever been before. And in a way, there's a part of that that's really beautiful, don't you think? Like, I really do believe a picture speaks 1,000 words. And when you see a picture like the picture of that beautiful beach, it evokes a lot of emotion, doesn't it? As a matter of fact, what does it bring out in you when you see that beautiful picture of the beach and the sand and the sun and the ocean and the colors? What comes up for you?
It's a calmness for me.
What is for you?
It's calmness, and it makes me feel like I need to start booking my next flight so I can be on the beach with my pina colada in one hand. That's what I see.
And my Facebook stories in the other.
Yeah, like, let's go.
Exactly. Serenity. Yes, Kim. Peace. Yes, absolutely. Very peaceful. Lots of fun.
Yes.
Micro America USA. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. It's
exactly. Yes.
Yes.
Calmness,
Very good.
Serenity. I love it. I love it.
Next slide.
All right. Let's go to the next slide. Let's do it. All right.
So a little bit of advanced warning here. This is a really great slide, except it's from 2018. And we're sorry about that. But, you know, we looked everywhere for the updated 2020, at least, stories, daily active users. And we could not find, like, this is the only one we found. And basically it says that Facebook stories in May 2018 had 150 million active users. But we now know there's 500 million active users on Facebook, right? So that number has had to have gone up at least.
Oh, it has.
You know. Okay. So right now for this particular, just know that whatever numbers on here, it's most likely doubled, but we could not find the latest statistics from 2020. So forgive us for that. But just know that whatever happened in 2018 has probably now almost doubled, if not doubled.
Exactly. So we just wanted to give you an idea of how powerful stories are. And then it just came to mind. I'm looking at the Facebook Messenger stories, since it's something that I've never used. You bet your bottom dollar I am about to go in on that. Look at that. That's just like untapped territory. I mean, only 70 mil in comparison.
So that's probably now about 140, 120 million people, which is still a drop in the bucket, right?
In comparison to the people that are on Facebook. So that's definitely someplace you want to explore.
Somebody wrote down, you got to tell me who wrote this. It's great. I showed bopping at my sister-in-law's repost, I think it says. I received 390 likes on my ad story. Now that's pretty awesome. Now I have to tell you, when that many people like your story, and you know, you're not going to do it to 390, but at least the first 50 of them, this is another golden nugget. Write it down. Send them a thank you for liking my post.
Yes. Yes.
You know, you could copy and paste it. Thank you for liking my post.
Absolutely. And
again, you're not going to do all 390. Sorry, Daria. Go ahead.
Yeah, but they're not. You know, it's a great thing to practice, because remember, we're talking about social media, and people come to social media to be entertained, right? So where's the best entertainment? Right in the stories. So if people are interacting with your story, you want to thank them, you know, and who knows what can come out of that.
Exactly. They might start asking you questions about your business or your life, and you made a lifelong friend, or you made a new business partner.
Absolutely. And it may not even be about your business. It may be something that comes up for them that you can help them with.
Listen, guys, I just want you to repass. It was that Denise. Thank you, Denise. That was a great one. Good for you. 390 likes.
That's awesome. That is
Listen,
awesome.
listen, when we met, Daria and I, it was 12 years ago. We were at it was fantastic, 3-day weekend seminar. Anyway, it was fantastic, and the company's still around. Anyway, who knew, like 12 years later, we'd be working so closely together and creating this kind of, online training together.
Yeah,
So
we never thought that.
you just never, we just stayed in touch. And like I said, I saw she was in a business. I saw other people who turned me on to the business. But I knew Daria, and I always liked Daria. So it made sense for me to say, hey, Daria, what's this about? Send me your link. And this is you for the last 2.5 months, right? It's about the know, like, and trust factor. All right, let's keep going. I was able to enroll 2 customers into another business. Who did that? Who did that? Wait, I want to know that.
Oh,
wow. Yeah, I was able to enroll 2 customers. Kudos to you. Who said that? I bet you that's Denise Johnson.
Yeah, let me tell you, I enrolled a bunch of people from my stories into my opportunity. A bunch.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Based on what I was posting, and they reached out to me like, hey, what is this? What is this about? Or, just send me your link. I want it. So, if you're consistent and you're doing you're giving a little variety and you're sharing of yourself, it's going to happen for you too. Because it definitely happened for me.
So yes, Denise enrolled 2 customers into another business from her Facebook stories. Daria's done it. Takesha's done it. I've done it.
Yes.
And also, I'm a very big, for those of you who are on tonight, I'm a very big user of Messenger. So I will send you every week the messenger of Live at 5. So my point is, I like communicating on Messenger too. So anyway, just as an aside, just want you to know that. Yes, let's say congratulations to Denise. Thank you guys. You're awesome. You just did that. Somebody said 12 years. Wow, look at God. Yeah, 12-year friendship. And it's now turning into a fabulous business where we're contributing to others. And we have incredible plans for you guys should you want to partake and work deeper and closer with us. But let's take this away. Who's doing this week's exercise? We have an assignment for you tonight.
Yes.
All right. You're going to love this assignment.
So we're asking you to post at least 1 Facebook story per day, at least, especially
at least. Okay, it should be 2 or 3, 4. Okay,
right? At least once, just to get your feet wet if you're not doing it. And also, you can post a Facebook video story for about 15 seconds, and somebody
15 to 30 seconds tops.
And hold on, I lost my screen because somebody is calling me. All right.
Who likes this? Who likes this slide? Who likes this slide? Isn't that guy pretty hot, right?
Yeah.
Looks beautiful, beautiful yoga form, right? Put a 1 if you like the slide. I thought it was a beautiful slide.
Yeah.
So this week's exercise, post 1 to 4 Facebook stories per day. Okay, you got to mix them up. Don't put your business link on each one. Just do 1 or 2 business links. Remember, you're there to attract people, and people, they don't want, hook people by giving them something great, by making them laugh, by making them think, by saying, wow, those flowers are beautiful. Wow, that Daria, where's she doing on the ocean there? That looks great. You know what I mean? Or me, what is Pat doing walking the dogs on a trail? Where does she live? That's Manhattan? Impossible. Okay, right. So you got to do that. You can also do a Facebook video story, which we're going to talk about in part 2, because we have a part 2 coming up. And if you have any questions about Facebook video story, feel free to leave the questions. If you need help, we'll help you on that. And we'll do that on the Facebook, on our Facebook group. If you have any questions. And now I think we've given you the assignments. Next week's schedule. Oh, next week, mystery guest.
Yes, we have a guest
Next
for
week,
you next week.
yes.
It's gonna be
Gonna
awesome.
love. I'll just say one word. The guy's a genius, and he's funny, and he's got the most sexy voice in town. So be here. That's at live at
No,
5.
it's a woman. It's a woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm way
You're
ahead of myself. Next
You're
week
yourself.
we have a beautiful female 7-figure earner. She's not been on our show before. Okay, that's next week live at 5. Then we're going to do part 2 of Facebook training.
The following week.
And the following week we have the sexy male voice.
Right.
So tell me, guys,
we got a nice lineup for you guys. So
we got a nice summer lineup. Great information. Thank you. Everyone who's on tonight. Any questions, let us know. The last thing I have to say is, if any of you would like to find out about working with us privately on a one-on-one basis, we are all booked for June. However, we are taking applications for July 2021. If you would like to do that, put a 1 in the comments. No, not a 1. Put a 5 in the comments right now. If anybody would like to work with us one-on-one, we will do a 10-minute private Zoom in 10 minutes, right after this call, in 10 minutes. Yes. So anyone who wants to work with us privately, one-on-one, put a 5. We'll get on a Zoom. I need to know your name.
Yes, I see one.
And we'll send you the link.
Yes.
Or should they just stay on our group, Daria?
No, we'll do a Zoom link. We'll do it.
But I need to know the name of the people who want this.
Okay, I see it now. I see one now. I see it.
Okay. Anyone who wants to find out about working with us, Valerie, you're so welcome. Listen, we love all of you. We hope you're taking notes. Daria, any closing notes? Any closing statements from you?
So, guys,
I got 2 people who want information from us.
Okay, great.
One-on-one with us. We're going to meet in 10 minutes. 10 minutes in a private Zoom.
Yes, I'll send you the link for the Zoom, and then we'll hop on and we'll chat. So I just want to say thank you guys for coming out. We really appreciate you, and we hope that you got value. Did anyone share this video with anyone? And if you did, put in the comments that how many people you shared this video with. If you did that,
how many people you shared it with, and then we will have the winner is going to get a hotel voucher. I think it's a 4 or 5-star hotel. Oh yes.
It'll be the hotel.
5-star.
It'll be the hotel of your choice. You'll be able to pick, what hotel you want to stay. All right. So as people are doing that, so once we see that in the chat, then we will privately message you and give you that voucher. So again, just know that next week we have a mystery guest, and then the week after that we have stories part 2, where we will take you through the process of creating the stories
and using filters and emojis and GIFs. So we'll dress up those Facebook stories. And as usual, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it. You could have been anywhere tonight, and instead you were here investing in your future. Please do me a favor. This is personally coming from me. Please invite a friend next week to come with you. Tell them it's a free generic training. Bring your friend with you. Bring your business partner with you, and share with them so that they can get value and we can give value and get value as well. That being said, I've talked enough. I love you, everybody. Peace out. Daria, take it away. T, good night. Thank you for being here.
See you guys. And this live is a wrap. See you next week.
Wrap it up, baby. See you next week, ladies and gentlemen.